There we go. Got it. Yep, got to see you heard the ping. I not meant to stream today, but I got a bit distracted with the new Everdark monster and I'm saying the Everdark Sovereign Night Lord and Monster Hunter. Well, I'm sorry. No. I can't think today. I was fighting the new buffed up Night Lord today, and I got really sucked into fighting a lot. So, yeah, that's kind of why I got a bit of a late start. Rain fried. Well, unfortunately, we'll see how fried it truly is.
Operating out of a massive helicopter base constructed in
I remember falling off the cliffs of here a lot.
Operation Arizona, blood and gunpowders. Good luck and God.
I believe I have everything. But yes, I do have a bit of a fried brain.
The enemy is building a military base in the Grand Canyon. Doesn't this remind you of the Arizona insurrection days?
No, I don't remember anything. Except the smell of blood and gun smoke.
Hey, that's about what I remember too.
All right, let's rock and roll.
Mr. President, the view certainly is grand, but stop with the don't look down jokes, please.
Right, yeah. Don't look down, Chuck. In the show? I mean... Hold on. Well, I just remember just falling off the Grand Canyon a lot. Because somebody, part of it was, I wasn't paying attention. Welcome, Lena.
This kind of blind spot is
Gunsmoke? That's just the name of the mission, I believe. Gotta be careful.
There are 3 target areas remaining. Watch your feet, too.
There. I didn't realize it was a show name. Granted, I haven't really watched a lot in TV, especially shows like that.
POWs you rescued. They were held in the mountains to maintain military helicopters.
I know I just, watched a lot of, like, cartoons when I was younger. Stuff like Tom and Jerry and Looney Tunes. Oh, I see. I hope everyone had a good 4th of July. I know I did not stream it yesterday, but that's because of the fireworks. They were quite loud. Plus, I had a dog that needed to be taken care of. I wouldn't have known how far... Yeah. Yeah, my brain is just fried today. But I'm willing to keep on trying, you know? But it's not... But it's not even 9 o'clock for me. Yeah, I did sleep during the night as well, but mainly because I had my dog, who was just afraid of fireworks that need to be loved. And to be honest, I don't blame her. They were quite loud. I'm pretty sure they would have been on the same volume as how I'm speaking when I was looking at OBS. I was on VR chat a little bit last night. And hanging out with a few friends. I did not hang out. I wasn't really feeling that talkative. Wait. I just... No, I don't think I did. Since I found the flying button. At least the hovering. It took me a few moments to find it in beforehand, but I just remembered I fell off the cliff a ton. Just trying to get over there and back. But yeah, I did get to see some of the fireworks. They were pretty nice, even though I mainly just stay at home. Inside.
I guess you'll have to give them some delicious firepower instead.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
Okay.
Mr. President, there's only one target area remaining. A little longer and this ravine will be back in its original state.
I think part of it, me, with my brain being fried was just playing too much Night Rain. Being very distracted. So yeah, apologies if my brain is in fact very much fried. But I remember what I gotta do. I had a very good time. Just hanging with my pup downstairs, in bed with her. I didn't think I could have done this last night, but now that I know I can actually do stuff and that there's resources, I figured why not. But for today, I just mainly spent a lot of my time doing Night Rain, which I probably just said
The enemy
like
is increasing
a dozen
the
times
support
now.
from connecting areas. Please be careful.
But I hope everyone has had a good day today. There we go. Right, the mini
Mr.
boss.
President, a fresh supply of troops is coming.
So you're Metal Wolf, eh? Then you can die for Sir Richard.
Sir Richard? What? Has he been knighted?
Going up against jokers like this is so tiring. I'll have to ask you to leave this stage before you get hurt.
I've fallen off this stage so many times. So no, thank you. Yeah, sorry if I wasn't able to start sooner. I'll see how stuff is tomorrow, but hopefully I'm able to get an earlier
There's
start.
more where that came from. I'll lay my life
Because
down
I
for
normally
Sir
can't stream on Sunday evenings. Oh.
sticky one, like chewing gum stuck on your shoe.
Sir Richard! I'm sorry!
I wonder what anyone sees in the vice president.
I'm sorry.
Hurry up and move ahead.
I swear sometimes that's just me trying to imagine myself acting when I'm alone and nobody's around. Yeah, we all have those little moments, right? Yeah. I mean, I guess to be fair, it is also kind of I think how I sound right now. Being enthusiastic, but still awake, like a little bit sleepy. We'll see how far I'll be able to get into this level. I'm just hoping I won't have to fall off a cliff so many times. Because I did get a bit tired of doing that. Because, you know, this game does not have checkpoints. Okay. I didn't know how destructible the bridge was, but I want to avoid it happening. On. I think I can switch to my 90, really? I thought I had a lot more coming into it, but I don't know. Oh, new gun. Nice. There's a hostage around here somewhere that I do not want blowing up.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
You need to do it from a much longer distance. Time for the good old slow and tedious route. I wonder if a railgun will hit them from here.
wonder at the heroic dive down to the Colorado River.
I mean, not from that far, but it's possible. Like, that's one of them. So, I don't know where, but there is a prisoner cage. Oh, there it is. I think that's all the hostages, maybe? But yeah, I remember not realizing that, hey, there was this top side. And then just activating the proximity sensor. And that just blowing up, ruining my chances of saving them. Let's see. And I guess I also need to hurry up because I also have this place blow up on me. Oh, did I hear somebody call for help? Hold on. Yeah. We don't want to go boom. For a moment, I thought I heard like a cry for help. Or like a little call for help. That could just be hearing stuff for the music. Yeah, I do hear someone. Question is where?
The enemy will watch out somewhere in the California Bay. No, actually, they'll get stuck in the Hoover Dam. The enemy has been annihilated.
Heck yeah.
Finally, peace will be brought to Arizona. War really doesn't suit these lovely surroundings.
No, it does not.
Jody, nor someone as lovely as you.
Sure, whatever. Nice work, Mr. President.
Oh. I did miss some I did miss some hostages. The victory in the Grand Canyon proved to be significant. Without the enemy helicopter squadron to pin them down, the resistance fighters were able to continue their march. Peace had returned to Arizona, where his folks came up with a saying, where there's a Wilson, there's a way. The man they had mocked as a rebel army major had elevated himself to presidential standing again, and people were starting to believe this man had a chance. CNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
By the way, Jody, what happened with yesterday's email?
The Information Management Department succeeded in contacting the source of the email.
Oh?
Really? Let me hear it.
I am the one who formed the Resistance to put a stop to Richard Hawk and his recklessness. Right now I'm aiming for a united uprising and seek volunteers. Metal Wolf, we eagerly await your rampage.
Great. They haven't sold out Hope yet.
Mr. President,
That smile.
I haven't been this happy since
Huh?
that supermarket going out of business sale when I was searching for my favorite candy and
Huh?
I found the last box all covered in dust at the back of the rack.
Okay.
And the expiration date was still good.
Alright, Jody.
I know the feeling, Jody. Brief me on the next battlefield.
Wait, you do? That's weird.
Sure, Mr. President.
I feel like the last place has 2 scientists. I might just save it here because I've already been into the Grand Canyon too many times. I should probably head to Phoenix then.
The enemy force is apparently carrying out covert military campaigns based in a ghost town in the Phoenix suburbs. The radar jamming facility for their secret defense is set up in the town. Metal Wolf's radar could be jammed. Please destroy all target areas in the above-ground buildings to knock out the radar jamming and avoid surprise attacks from the enemy.
Got it.
This mission goes by the call name
Drumroll, please.
My Darling Clementine Operation.
Little.
Good luck and
Nope.
Godspeed, Mr. President.
Yeah. I was ready to start, but nah. Shotgun. What to get first? Sniper cannon, sorry. Just got to invest into some more weapons. Hmm. 155, but less starting ammo. This could be good. But it also fires energy rounds, so I'm willing to get this guy. Okay, that is definitely one, and that is definitely a big machine gun. I think that may be a minigun. Now I think about it. Actually, let me just change this. I'm gonna go save this. And let's start.
This place is pretty run down.
Yeah, this does look like a
town
ghost
in an
town.
old western.
But that's exactly.
A radar jamming station is located here. The number of target areas and enemies seem limited. Let's mop this area up ASAP.
So, but what's the catch here?
Jody, sorry, but these guys might slow me down.
Huh?
There we are.
Major, Michael Wilson. You've tarnished the good name of the U.S. military and your reputation as a hero.
And now you'll die for it.
That's a lot of missiles. And that is
Whatever.
close. Whatever, and oh.
This is like starring in John Ford's My Darling Clementine. Wanna find out who gets to play Wyatt Earp?
Eh?
Posing as a hero in an old western is fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about any high ground? A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops. Taking on all three at once could be bone-breaking. The enemy
Yeah.
stealth to the Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Wyatt Earp would never have let it go this far. It's embarrassing just to call you Wyatt Earp.
I get that. Okay, this is gonna be problematic. What do I do?
Always told you, there's no victory for a man who loses his pride. Have you had enough? How about I put you out of your misery now? Major, going somewhere.
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Yep. What do I do? Aside from dying.
That should stop his special mobile armor unit stealth capabilities.
Okay, so I gotta find those towers.
The enemy's stealth capabilities are back online. There seems to be no other way to make the enemy visible other than by taking out the boss radar. That's a radar jamming installation. The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning.
Fine! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy.
Well, now I am. Where are you?
The Major's been sighted.
Roger. Watch your back. Don't forget that he's a war hero.
You're dang right, I am. Come on, let's just take care of one.
You really are that good.
Yeah.
Major. Not Peyton, too.
Mr. President, 2 more enemy missile cowboys still remain.
Whoa, that's a lot of damage. Actually, yeah. Let me try this again because I wasn't able to use my minigun. Because, since the flamethrower had taken up space. Let's try this again. Yeah.
This place is pretty run down. Like a town in an old western. A radar jamming station is
Okay.
posing as a hero in an old western. Fine, but since you're surrounded now, how about heading for high ground?
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to sing the blues for the troops.
Taking on all 3 at once.
Yeah, that's a bad idea.
Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Mr. President, I love people who work smart. The defense strength is high against live ammunition. That should stop their special mobile armor unit stealth capabilities.
Planning on running, Major?
The enemy's stealth capabilities are back online.
There seems to be no other way to make the enemy visible other than by taking out the boss radar. Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to develop new type mobile unit armor.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Also, I saw that bot get banned. Thank you. Yep. Yeah, well, more specifically for banning. I get where you're coming from. Come on. Yeah.
That's a radar jamming installation.
The best medicine for that kind of headache is pumping it full of a heavy dose of lead. Now the stealth function of the enemy's heavy special mobile armor is knocked out. Now that's refreshing. Kind of like sunrise on an early summer morning. You destroyed all the target areas. The enemy and special mobile armor are all that remain.
Come on.
Major, going somewhere. Fine! Back in the day, you would have never turned your back on the enemy. We got you in our sights, Major. No, don't. Roger! Watch your back! Don't forget that he's a war hero!
I think they're gonna forget that quickly. Or just forget me quickly. Okay. Did I get all the hostages? That was close. I was about ready to restart the mission. I believe I got all the energy units and hostages.
fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Wyatt Earp would never have let it go this far. It's embarrassing just to call you Wyatt Earp.
No kidding. I think I hear a call for help from my right ear. And I know I'm just running around doing a whole lot of nothing, but I do want to make sure I get everything. Okay, time to get Randy. Why can you guys jump higher than me?
How stupid!
Okay, one down.
Damn it. It ain't over till it's over.
I never thought you'd take on your former units. Have you lost your compassion and dignity?
No, only 1 and 2.
2 more enemy missile cowboys still remain. Fuselage damage level.
You really are that good.
Yep. Time for one more.
Major! Not Peyton, too.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
1 special mobile armor enemy is left.
This time wasn't for America. This time is personal. Personal payback for you betraying us.
No, I should have kept my railgun.
Major!
Oh, that was probably not worth all the running through, but it was worth it.
Special armor units have been put 6 feet under, Town Marshal. How's it feel to be an Old West hero?
Not too good. I'm not the hero type. I'm just doing my job as president.
Nice. It probably shouldn't have taken me this long, but I like to explore. And, of course, I missed some stuff, but I'll wait for it. I can upgrade my my mobile armor suit now, and my technology rating in Phoenix has been increased to 8. I've been getting a lot of the musician tracks, but nothing else. The precariously positioned Arizona Resistance Base had come under heavy fire from a trio of ultra-mobile armor suits. But when the dust settled, the fires of the Resistance were still burning strong. However, let us never forget the noble souls who perished there under the sun in President Wilson's name. Yeah, it does. As we all know, the government has since built a road that stretches from the deserts of Phoenix all the way to the East Coast, the Michael Wilson Highway. Straight as an arrow, it serves as a reminder to keep our country on a path of righteousness and never become lost again. DNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Any word from the Resistance?
Yes, I'll play it for you now.
Metal Wolf, we applaud and appreciate your efforts. Our membership has started to rise, one brave soul at a time. I'm putting all my efforts into our activities, hoping that the day we revolt will come soon.
Yeah.
I'd like to see that day too.
You took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like a mother hen here.
Okay.
Okay, Mr. President. You best hurry and get to the next battle theater.
Thank you. Looks like I've been reclaiming a lot.
The enemy force is strengthening their suppression of Beverly Hills. This is due to information that leaked out regarding some millionaires who are amassing capital to fund a resistance. While the number of soldiers equipped with heavy firearms is great, if you pay higher attention to their attacks, they're no threat to your mobile armor. The verticals in this battle theater are violent. Consider the advantages and disadvantages in the geographical features as you destroy all the target areas. This mission goes by the call name...
And?
Bring fashion back to the streets. Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
What can I develop now? A repeating shotgun? Sounds like fun. I should probably do some more research into this category. A recoilless rifle. Flies fast and does excellent damage. Oh, never mind. What else can I invest in? Yeah, let me just change this guy to my railgun. Actually, speaking of... No, I cannot develop more into it. Saving here. Let's start.
Enemy explosive devices are planted all over the city of Beverly Hills. Destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Oh.
Roger that.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. What you're looking at is the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf.
I think it's time to farm. Yeah, maybe offline.
And its stately mansions where the streets
I know I have to replay some stuff. Also, welcome, Monkey Dad.
Bring you all the news you want to know.
A news heli?
Forget it. I'm going on ahead.
Yeah.
It's a bit annoying, but not enough to call for aspirin.
Yep.
Bombs have been laid out all over town. Clean up the bombs while destroying the radar jamming stations.
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were used to develop new weapons for the military.
That's a radar jamming station. If you destroy it, the bombs will surely show up on radar.
May I rail them to Miss Carol, dear trip?
Finally, the bombs are showing up on radar, but not well enough for all the bombs in town to show up.
You guys are still supporting him even though there's bombs? I mean,
Metal Wolf has annihilated the troops and plans to capture Beverly Hills.
Ex-
His end game must be money. This could be the world's biggest heist.
excuse me, but have you not noticed all the explosives?
President, that's a bomb. If approached carelessly, it will detonate. Destroy it from a safe distance.
Have you considered the fact that there's bombs all over town?
Didn't I just say, if approached carelessly, it will detonate? Don't be so lax.
I thought you meant like poaching it. But yeah, noted. I will be a bit more careful.
Oh, this looks promising. The pride of the U.S. military. Blackhawks raise their ugly heads.
Oh. Wait, why are they driving bombs? These guys just summon a lot more of the smaller troops.
Not again. A battalion of troops has been defeated.
Oh, put a sock in it.
Yeah.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. I wonder if the vice president wants to go as far as to control the music in America.
That's actually a good question. Why are they capturing musicians anyways? Like, scientists, I get that. But musicians in particular? I mean, yeah, everyone needs music, but do you really need to capture them for hostages for prisoners of war? Specifically, like, multiple as well? But I also don't listen to a lot of music, but I get where you're coming from. I did not know that. I have not really caught up well with my history. Hey, excuse me. Hey.
If you destroy the enemy radar jet, destroy all the bombs and liberate the town.
Metal Wolf has infiltrated the garden of a big mansion, the home of international superstar Money Gold. What business does Metal Wolf have with a $3.2 billion man? Maybe he's
Money
going to take out a loan.
Gold?
Oh man, he's destroying the mansion. Add destruction of personal property to the breaking and entering charges. The U.S. Constitution is downright
Oh, so the bomb
powerless
trucks
against
are
Metal Wolf's
fine.
evil.
I see no problems with that. Please tell me that was just an explosive. But yeah, I guess capturing musicians is more for morale, than for the sake of morale, I guess.
Another military position has been destroyed. My fellow Americans, support our troops with all your hearts.
Don't worry about his yammering commentary.
Yeah, only worry on mine. You guys should be the only. Hey, I should be the only commentary you're listening to, anyways. I'm kidding. Ever with people? I don't think I get the question at hand. Movie. Okay. Ever movie people? No, I don't believe I have. Okay, who's shooting missiles? Even move. Oh, okay. Even movie people. Sorry about that. I guess to, yeah, because entertainment is such a big deal, you know? Yeah, my spelling beeps. I get it's difficult it can be difficult sometimes. It just takes me a few months, and I just need to read your stuff a bit more carefully, you know? Who puts hostages near bombs? aside from like your silent morning cartoon villains. Yeah, that should be something. I wonder if there's any other targets that need to be aware of. Or any hostages for that matter. Oh. Call for help? Well, that one was important for a start. Trying to find you. Actually, can you even tell if there's fireworks going on in the background?
The defense strength is high against live ammunition.
Okay, good. I just wanted to check. I'm still not used to looking at my OBS settings, or to telling what's good volume or not. Yes. Helicopter. I'm aware that there's rockets. Oh, yeah, you're down here, aren't you? Oh, why can't I find you guys? Yeah, probably just ignore it. Seriously, why can't I find these prisoners sometimes? Thinking 3D. Yeah, they're probably somewhere down. Unless it's someplace like below me. I'm not checking the map. I am checking the map, but for like these current hostages, I'm only relying on like sound, because I don't think I can see them on their map. And those little icons in the map, those are bombs. Wait. Oh, that's it. Okay, now how do I get up there now? Come on. They're on the roof. And I have no idea how to get up there. There's probably a way. I'm just not seeing it. Okay, let's start from there. Come on. Is there an invisible wall here or something? I feel dumb right now. I'm not gonna lie to you. Maybe I can just shoot from there? Yeah, I get it. It's just like, it should not be taking me that long to find them. Nor it should be, No, wait, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that real bad. Me, if I had brought the sniper rifle, it probably would have been easier. Still, I don't know how I'm not able to jump as high. It feels like I should be. But I think this may be just me speaking from experience and from the future Armored Core games. And I was looking through some gifs of it, and some gifs. I don't know how to pronounce it. Sumi. Running on like Discord. It looks like there may have been anime for this thing. Was able to get up there earlier. Okay. Took me a little while, but I got it. That makes me wonder if I missed something completely above me for the previous few levels. Because I'm looking at it from like an isometric point of view. Which, yeah, it's not the best kind of way to look at it. And for the whole odds channel, yeah, I realize I am kind of waffling here, but still, uploading last stream's VOD wasn't actually too bad. It would have been a bit more of a painful process, but what do you know, right? I mean, it took me like a good hour to just upload it. Mainly, most of it was just waiting. I should have seen it coming. Dang it! Yeah, another level I'm gonna have to end up replaying. He goes, I ordered a wet salad. And I'm starting to sound a bit nonsensical. I might give it like half an hour more. It's gonna be a bit of a shorter stream. But at the same time, I'm starting to run out of stuff to talk about. It's inevitable, you know? It's mainly been working and playing some games. Like, one thing's I've recently... High time? Wait, what's buy time? I mean, it should be obvious what it is, but yeah, I don't know. Oh. I should probably just stop and focus on the game. I'm still having a hard time just trying to figure out the whole difference between gameplay and commentary. It'll probably take me a long time before I finally get it. If I'm being honest. Which, hey, it isn't a bad thing, but yeah. It just means I still have a lot to learn. Yeah. Vice President's spirit and justice.
Metal Wolf has control of the entire town.
Hmm?
Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge. But our coverage of these events will continue. Because, yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword.
Okay,
This
but
has been
the
Peter
gun is more
McDonald
mightier
for
than the pen.
DNN.
I'm sure those wealthy fat cats will repair the damage, making their homes even more beautiful than before. Nice work, Mr. President.
That's a lot missing. Like, okay. I feel like I do need to replay that. In liberating Beverly Hills, the president gained the financial support of some of America's wealthiest citizens, who poured money into his campaign. Anti-Hawk set him and had a new hero, and that hero's name was Michael Wilson. Later, Hollywood would bring his thrilling story to life in the blockbuster action biopic Metal Wolf, which topped box office charts for 42 weeks and won multiple Oscars. Naturally, the film's theme song and #1 single was penned by international superstar Manny Manny Gold, one of Beverly Hills' own. CNN correspondent Peter McDonald.
Jody, what's the situation on the ground across America?
In the West, areas where the Army is pulling out are on the rise. But across the nation, the situation isn't so good.
Don't worry. I'll free the whole land soon enough. Any email from the resistance?
Yeah, it's so gold, I see.
Yes, there is. The man's voice is as cool as ever. Please have a listen.
That was a big fire.
Metal Wolf, thank you. Our membership is steadily on the rise. More reliable, trustworthy sympathizers have joined our fight to revolt. The day will come soon. When we're ready to rise up, I'll be sure and...
Hey, Inferno, welcome!
The resistance leader sure
How have you
is
been?
standing tough, isn't he?
Tough as nails.
FS Niels? Yeah.
Now I'll head out to liberate the West.
We're almost done with that. We just have Alcatraz. Which...
On the prison
Glad to know
island
you've been well.
Alcatraz, only 3 kilometers offshore from San Francisco, the enemy force is setting up a huge electromagnetic Alcatraz cannon to combat terrorism. All the shelling in the desert region has implanted fear into the hearts of the people on the West Coast. The shelling is directed at keeping the dissidents in check.
By destroying the energy tanks around the Alcatraz cannon, you can stop its
The
operation.
Alcatraz cannon.
The current is so strong that no one has ever escaped from Alcatraz. Please be careful not to fall in the ocean. Aim to destroy the Alcatraz cannon.
Got it.
This mission goes by the call name
And?
Smash the Island Prison.
So I'm going to prison to break you out? Well, more like destroying the prison. So, Inferno, yeah. I've been doing well. I've been playing a lot of Elden Ring Night Rain. Just killing the new boss, that's just the buffed up variant. So I'm a little bit tired, and since I've also been busy, but it's been going good. So expected a little bit of waffling and just me rambling, because my brain is a tiny bit fried.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
What can I develop? Yeah, I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to be streaming for. Because, yeah. It's just been a bit busy, but I've been doing well. And I'm glad to see that you're feeling the same thing. Hopefully, with any luck, I may be able to find someone for you guys to raid. Because I've never done that stuff. Also, remember when I said I was playing Fallout? Yeah, I saw it in your DMs. How has it been? I've played a lot of Fallout, so I'm curious to know what you have to say. I almost deleted my entire save file. What happened? It was Xbox just bugging it, but we fixed it, no worries. Yeah, I get what you mean. Sometimes it, mine, it's also Bethesda. It just works, you know? Wait, stun rounds. When am I going to be using stun rounds? Or, more specifically, when am I going to be using stun rounds? Glad to note that your entire safe out wasn't deleted. That would have sucked. Just that, I'm really enjoying it. I like the freedom I get to explore whatever. I think you'll also really like Fallout New Vegas. I had a bit more fun with New Vegas, and then in Fallout 3. But hey, it's each their own, right?
Enemy forces occupy Alcatraz Island.
Jody, what is that daunting thing?
The Alcatraz Cannon.
Ooh.
How original.
Yep.
Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
Stop and surrender, Meadow Wolf.
What?
Surrender?
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back West Coast.
West Coast.
Not if I zap it first.
Excuse me?
A gun.
Okay, I gotta hear that again. That's a weird way of saying West Coast.
Alcatraz Island.
Jody, what is that?
I need to hear that again.
The Alcatraz Cannon.
How original. Richard, you'd never make it on Madison Avenue.
Stop and surrender, Meadow Wolf.
Surrender?
If you fail to comply, the Alcatraz cannon will zap you back West Coast.
Will it not?
What the heck?
Not if I zap it first.
West Coast. Like, that just sounded like something I would hear on a radio.
The Alcatraz cannon just started to recharge.
I'm on the move. I'll smash it faster than a Florida recount.
Are we sure?
A gun battery that big should take 5 minutes to recharge. Until then, head for the Alcatraz cannon in the center of the island.
Uh-oh.
Is that?
Oh no.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald reporting. That's the heinous terrorist Metal Wolf.
Excuse me, but do you
He's
not?
trying to take over the Alcatraz cannon and destroy the West Coast.
No,
DNN
it's the
is
West
coming to
Coast.
you live and exclusively as these events unfold.
Oh no.
Forget him and keep your mind on the mission, Mr. President. Mr. President, that device also seems to supply energy to the Alcatraz cannon.
Can I
You should
please
destroy it in
charge?
order to decrease the energy recharge supply. A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
You need to charge. Okay. Well, no. That's charging the Alcatraz cannon. Which, that means, if that thing charges, it's game over.
Something massive is blocking the road. Whoa, the armor looks tough as nails. Pounded with overwhelming firepower.
Yeah,
The
no,
defense strength is high
no,
against
you're
wild
rushing it. I have to rush it. Come on. You know, I'm not. What am I missing it?
U.S. military is being decimated platoon after platoon.
No one would give for a fly swatter for this buzzing insect.
I'm sorry. For not getting much puns. But yeah, I am also charging this railgun. At least you gave it a good try, right?
Some scientists were among the POWs you rescued. They were probably used to make the Alcatraz cannon.
Mr. President, the Alcatraz cannon has been recharged 50%. Don't forget, when the going gets tough, the tough get going, Mr. President. All the target areas have been destroyed. All that's left to do is put a stop to the Alcatraz cannon, Mr. President.
The army has been completely vaporized. Metal Wolf, your cruelty won't go unpunished. Oh no! The final fortress has been demolished! So, the U.S. military has had something up its sleeve.
Those who interfere will be eliminated.
The energy tanks in the surrounding area are key parts of the Alcatraz cannon. Please destroy everything before the energy recharges.
Yep. Uh-oh.
Wait a minute! Before Metal Wolf could seize the area, under military orders, the soldiers blew up the Alcatraz cannon.
Uh-oh.
Simply amazing! The U.S. military gets
What
the job
do you
done no
mean?
matter what.
That confused journalist better double check his
Yeah.
facts.
Today, once again, U.S. military forces were dealt a lethal blow by Metal Wolf. But thanks to these heroes in our military, Metal Wolf and his conspiracy have been held in check. Our hearts go out to the men and women who sacrificed their lives
What
in
are you
battle,
talking
and to
about?
their families as well. Any further reporting is too dangerous. Our news team is seeking refuge.
What?
Be the first to know as we continue pursuing Metal Wolf. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword. This has been Peter McDonald for DNN.
You idiot.
Talk about biased reporting. It's exhausting to listen to.
No kidding.
But at least the West Coast is safe now. Excellent work, Mr. President.
Yep. I still need to, saving this is in, yep. I still need to replay some of these levels. Yeah. I mean, it's intentionally bad. It is very annoying. I don't try to follow the news too much because of it. President Wilson had taken the West by storm. With no legs left to stand on, Hawk's coup d'etat forces had no choice but to go on retreat. The resistance was gaining steam, and all at once, cities across America began to rise up and fight back. Thanks to Michael Wilson's huffing and puffing, the winds of freedom were blowing again and stronger than ever. However, Richard Hawk had a black heart and unwavering ambition. Soon, the course of history would do yet another about-face. From DNN correspondent Peter McDonald. Oh yeah, so you eventually switched sides. Got it.
Jody, what's the situation across America?
The coup d'etat forces have retreated from the western states.
Yes.
Nice.
This should kick the resistance movement into high gear.
I can't wait.
You got a voicemail from the resistance, Mr. President.
Metal Wolf, thanks to your efforts, the stage is set for a united revolt in the West. I'm considering moving ahead.
I see.
However, before this takes place, I'd like to meet you in person to talk. I'll contact you with the details later.
Mr. President, what do you think?
I've been wanting to meet him too.
Same here.
So let's get you two together.
Sure. But before that, we'll head east. Until we take back all of America, there's no rest for the wicked.
You said it, Mr. President.
Well,
Yeah.
Jody, at long last, we head east. We'll reach the East Coast in a flash.
Metal Wolf. Planning on wiping out New York this time? You enemy of the people.
You
Richard
enemy of
Hawk,
the people.
won't let you get away with it. I, Richard Hawk, will uphold American justice without fail.
Suck on my missile punch!
Whoa.
Get up!
I won't lose. And the reason is
Alright.
Richard Hawk, and the last great American
That isn't even
hero.
Michael. No, some nice realistic helicopter blades.
Let's rumble. Eat my flame of justice.
I can't tell if the voice acting is supposed to be this bad for a commercial or is it actually like this.
Victorious in the end. Long live the USA!
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Dear fellow Americans, good evening. This is an announcement from the Government Policy Promotion Department, where freedom in the United States wasn't built in a day. Good news, finally. Finally, the evil has been crushed. This evening,
Staged!
who suddenly showed up in New York, was thoroughly beaten to a pulp by Richard Hawk, piloting a special heavy mobile armor unit. He annihilated the evil, occurring at the same time from a confidential covert operation. We have also learned that underground terrorists and Metal Wolf sympathizers in hiding were captured in succession all around the country.
Oh.
Although martial law will continue until we are sure that your safety can be completely secured. For today and today only, let's celebrate this victory.
A man that you don't
an
want to
announcement
trust.
From the Government Policy Promotion Department. Your freedom won't man.
I'm gonna bonfire you.
Metal Wolf crushed? And those phony visuals.
Oh, heck
What's with that? The special effects don't even beat a Hollywood B movie.
Yeah, unfortunately it does. And yeah, it does have like a B movie.
Richard's up to his old tricks again.
Mr. President, according to the Special Intelligence Group, news from the anti-coup d'etat forces has ceased. Actually, we've lost contact with the resistance leader too.
We have?
It appears all the resistance activities have gone
Not C
south.
movie.
Jody,
It's a D
those
movie.
that died are imposters. I am still here.
So?
Believe in your own justice. I won't lose to that false prophet. And the reason is because I'm the president of the United States of America.
Heck yeah!
Mr. President,
There's no time for self-pity. Jody, get me up to speed on the situation in the East.
Hawk's military government was waging war against more than just the resistance. The American people, too, came under fire. Hawk called it the Citizen Re-Education Program, but what it really entailed was the surrender of all private property to a government-controlled rationing system. US citizens were trafficked overseas or used as lab rats in weapons testing. The weak and unworthy were trampled down. Soon, all of America and its freedoms were paved over by thick, oppressive asphalt of tyranny. It was Hawk's eugenic wet dream and an unprecedented constitutional crisis, but also the next chapter of President Wilson's saga as he continued to rise up against his former running mates' injustices. CNN correspondent Peter McDonald. Okay, now that hit close to home. Yeesh. Okay. And unfortunately, I know I'm not done yet, either. Especially with the West. I guess I'll try one more. Manned cruiser, destroy the unmanned super weapon, destroyed all target areas, and destroy the super assault helicopter. Let's try this guy in Houston.
the enemy army has dried up the nation's resources and put the people on a rationing system to construct a spaceplane launch and landing base in Houston. React swiftly as paratrooper reinforcements are predicted to be dropped in from super assault heavy attack helicopters that defend the skies and the base. The objective is total destruction of all target areas and the super assault heavy attack Olajuwon helicopter. This mission
Goes by the call name?
Winner takes all. Olajuwon versus Metal Wolf.
Yeah.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
I mean, I'm trying not to be head too far into the political stuff, as best as I can. But unfortunately, this is bound to happen, right? Spaceport does. Ah, okay. Well, even then, what I had just said still kind of holds true, you know? But yeah, I would definitely see a spaceport in Houston. Let's see what I got here.
This is DNN's Peter McDonald.
Oh no.
I'm coming to you live today from a U.S. military base in the outskirts of Houston, Texas. Scarce natural resources sent from the Space Plane Center are collected and kept here. The U.S. military is collectively managing these goods under martial law. Acting as the defense for this area is this Super Assault Heavy Attack Elijah Wan helicopter.
Yeah, that's a big
Take
helicopter.
a look at this firepower.
You look like a fly compared to that.
97 anti-aircraft guns, 80mm Bofors anti-aircraft cannons, two 10mm grenade launchers, and finally, 12 missile containers. In addition to this heavy arsenal, it has the capacity to hold over 100 soldiers. A veritable flying fortress. As long as the Elijah Wan is on the scene, Metal Wolf get off so easily.
Metal Wolf get off so easily.
Hey, Mr. Newsman!
Whoa, I almost thought that would have hit.
The Elijah Wan appears to be dropping parachute troops from its cargo bay. It'll be trouble when those reinforcements land, destroy the target areas while shooting down the enemy dropping into the battle.
There we go. Wait, mines?
Those must be some new kinds of weapons. They're being dropped one after another from the Elijah Wan. Metal Wolf will have no choice but to deal with this firepower. Paratrooper sniper unit and the pride of the U.S. Airborne is joining the fight. They're dropping into battle one after the other. This is a scene of biblical proportions, a modern-day David and Goliath.
Okay, Mr. President, let's shoot them down. The performance of the smart bomb seems to have fallen off. If there's no guidance device, it's flying blind. You should knock out the launch bay doors that drop the bombs. First, start by reducing the strong attacks. That device seems to have improved the guidance function performance of the smart bomb, Mr. President.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. He was forced to perform to entertain the troops.
See.
Metal Wolf is trying to escape from the base. escape from the base.
Come on.
Metal Wolf is trying to escape from the base.
Dang it.
Take a look at that. The U.S. ground forces have been totally decimated by the hand of Metal Wolf. But we still have the Speed Ace up our sleeve. That trump card being the Super Assault Heavy Attack Elijah 1 helicopter.
Let's do this.
destroying the launch bay doors, Mr. President. First, start by reducing the... Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Get into gear.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Retreating is one form of tactics, but if you dilly-dally too long, the sun will set, Mr. President. Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is over 70%. Have you taken too much damage? Try to remain
yeah.
calm.
How do I remain calm in a situation like this?
Oh, Metal Wolf is trying to escape from the base. From Metal Wolf's fierce assault, the Elijah One fuselage has been damaged. But the Elijah One was designed to withstand damage from 155mm anti-aircraft cannons. It ain't over till a fat lady sings. Hang tough, Elijah One.
Alright.
Damage to the Elijah One has become intense, but giving up is not in the U.S.
No.
military's vocabulary.
Nor is it in mine.
Is the Super Attack Elijah One helicopter is still in action.
Ouch. I'm never gonna get a better ranking for damage, huh?
The Elijah One's armor plating has taken an awful beating. The dreaded Metal Wolf fights like a demon on a rampage. What's this?
Aha!
The Super Assault Elijah One helicopter.
Yeah.
The helicopter the military said could never be shot down. This aerial fortress has been destroyed by one single foe dressed in mobile attack armor. But I will never give up hope, and hope will never yield to violence. I believe in American justice.
Yeah, Demon is worse,
and my
but
journalistic convictions. Because yes, the pen is still mightier than the sword.
Did I shoot down
This has
him,
been
please?
Peter McDonald for DNN.
Hey, Mr. Journalist! Take a good long look. I think it's time for a new pen.
Yeah. A demon one shot. Rob. I still have a lot more to do. In retaking the Spaceplane Center, President Wilson put an end to Hawk's control of the nation's aerospace resources. Spoils were funneled to the cities across America, eventually ending Hawk's rationing system. As freedom rang from the sea to shining sea, I saw smiles on each of the American people's faces. I started to wonder, have I been getting this man all wrong? CNN correspondent, Peter McDonald.
Did you get in touch with the Resistance?
No, still no word. Maybe he was captured by coup d'etat forces.
Possibly.
No, he'd never let that happen. I'm sure he's out there waiting to make his move. I must see him.
You got a point.
I made him a promise.
Oh, Mr. President.
I'm off to the next battlefront.
I think I have time for one more. You know what, since there was apparently a stage in New York, let's deal with that.
The enemy force experiments on the people of New York with unmanned super weaponry. It treats the 8 million citizens who run about trying to escape like guinea pigs.
Oh.
Information has been obtained that energy power stations are supplying the massive weaponry. Before taking the huge weapons head-on, destroy the energy supply facilities. This mission goes by the call name... Operation Wheelock.
There's a lot of
NYC.
hostages here.
Good luck and Godspeed, Mr. President.
What can I develop now? I wonder how far you can get into this stuff in terms of like development. Let's.
Enemy forces occupy New York City. The coup d'etat forces are experimenting with an unmanned super weapon to suppress the townspeople. Destroy the target areas along with the super weapons.
Talking about massive arm, what is that?
Yeah.
Carnival ride?
Hello. Hello, Michael. How's life treating you?
Richard.
What do you think of my cute little pet?
Hello.
Hello. The people of New York City are right now festively running around and trying to escape. It's like a big old carnival. It's like Mardi Gras in New York or something.
You are a sick...
Take a bite from its super energy wave phaser. It'll get you high enough to reach heaven.
Wow.
Richard!
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Hello, Michael.
If what he said is true, this'll be dangerous. Run away for now, Mr. President. Daddy Longlegs gets its energy wave firepower from a power recharge facility. Each target area obtains powerful electromagnetic armor energy. The origin of the energy supply should be cut off first. Mr. President, that Daddy Longlegs electromagnetic armor is tough. Destroy the target areas first, so you can weaken its electromagnetic armor. Those U-type weapons self-destruct when they draw near. Don't give it the right of way. Destroy it before it gets any closer. That overgrown Daddy Longlegs is getting close. If you don't want to see heaven in person, you'd better run.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, Mr. President, the fuselage damage rate is above 50%. Enough warming up. Get in the game, sir.
This mirrors Richard need a vacation of a hospital. Yeah, probably. Considering he just got shot by that. I mean, yeah. He does need one. But I think he's gonna take more than he's probably gonna take more than just a trip to the hospital.
A musician was among the POWs you rescued. Once again, there will be music on Broadway.
He probably just needs something that will make him higher than heaven.
They were used to research weapons of mass destruction.
Yeah, I can't wait for for me to encounter Richard. Uh-oh.
Mr. President, there are 5 areas remaining.
Probably need to go through the alleyways again. Uh-oh.
Danger! The mecha damage level is at a breaking point. Can you save the town in this condition?
No? Good question, though. I do appreciate the answer. Yep. I should have seen that coming.
Mr. President! Oh, Mr. President! Mr. President!
I think I'm going to be giving up and getting it in for a night. I'll probably come back to this a bit more tomorrow. If not, Monday. Sounds like I had to do a lot of offline farming / grinding. Anyways, I think with that, I'll be good for tonight. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you then. Bye.